Okay, my dear viewers, we have another volcano that is erupting in Colombia, and I'd like to talk about it a little bit just to dispel any rumors that come up out of this. Um, so this has been ongoing since, as you can see here, it is as long as 2015. This is an ongoing volcano that is showing signs of more eruption. So we have seen this now over the past couple days. The 29th of October is when we started seeing more seismic and volcanic activity. So we do have this erupting, yes, and it is actually quite impressive. It's saying that it's from the summit vent, which reached 24,000 feet or 7.3 thousand meters. But I do believe since its altitude is quite high, I think it's closer to 2,500 meters at the moment, which is still quite impressive, which is why we should probably be covering this. And it is quite a populated area in the region, which the last time it erupted very strong, I think it was in the 80s, it killed as many as 20,000 people due to the mudslides and whatnot. So this is what we're dealing with here today. Now I want to just take a look at the map. It is somewhere like if we have, we don't see many of the earthquakes that are happening right now because it's not the same as La Palma. It is a stratovolcano. Which is just like the La Palma one. It's a composite cone, so it has one big vent and many other places that it can erupt from through side vents and parasitic cones, what have you. However, it is different from that La Palma one, where the La Palma is a magma plume that is coming up in between, or sorry, in the middle of a plate, which is the African plate. This one is a lot different, okay? You can actually see the different plates here. One second as I go back. This is called the Nazca plate, this one right here. These lines separate the boundaries between them. And the Nazca plate is actually pushing into the South American plate, okay? As it does that, the oceanic one, the Nazca, that you see right here, goes underneath the continental plate that it is colliding with, and this is a very slow process, and that's actually what creates the Andes Mountains. The folding that occurs from those coming together is what creates the Andes Mountains, but it also creates many volcanoes, and this is what we're seeing here. But that is the reason why we're not seeing so many earthquakes like we do in La Palma, because it is a much different system, a much different network that creates this volcano, and it's due to the fact that it is a subduction volcano. That is the name of when one plate goes under the other, that plate starts melting and the magma starts rising up. Okay, so it's very important to remember that these are two completely different systems, and there's no evidence that it would show that it is I guess being caused by the same thing, or weather patterns, or you know, like weather instruments, things like that. You know what I mean? I can only imagine what's going to come out of this once, if this sustains itself. Now the volcano can actually get quite impressive to a Plinian eruption. The La Palma volcano has not reached that yet. And the biggest thing of concern right now is due to the fact that there's a lot of snows, a lot of other things that can mix together to create mudslides. This is what caused the 25,000 deaths that you can see here. I'll have all these links down below, but this is essentially how this works. It is like La Palma because it's a stratovolcano, but the factors that cause it are much different. Okay, and you can see that visibly when you go to the latest earthquakes of the place. It doesn't even show up on the map here, but we will be covering this as well on the live stream, so we can look at the differences of the two. Hopefully we can get a good live shot of it, or a live camera on it. Now it is in Colombia. It's a little bit different than Spain, but hopefully we can get something decent of that. All right, guys, I hope that covers it. The volcano in question is called Nevado del Ruiz, and I will have all the links down below, and you can take a look. Any questions, you're more than welcome to post them. I'd love to talk to you in the comments. And until next time, this has been Avidan. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the live stream, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.